great to have you with us at Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio, home to the Bowling Green Falcons. As we'll see, the winners of 8 straight, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Bowling Green Falcons. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Falcons will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulls offense will have the first possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. Takes a hit as he fires. Caught near the sticks, it's McMillan. They make the stop, but man, this senior took one right in the mustache as he fired the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Snow. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Bulls headed quickly to the line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Let's take a minute to talk about the big picture for Buffalo. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams.
Breaks into the open. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the RPO, complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Buffalo. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense has the ball for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking pool.
I think the big question then is, how's this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy, because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read himself. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible, because he has wrecked many a games.
And the Falcons come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. To the air, it's Pine. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it.
Yeah, and 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Falcons look to keep this drive humming. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got out of trouble and throws. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ridley. Ball down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. He unleashed that one. Some serious spin rate, some revolutions on that one.
Want to talk about velocity? How about the arm talent this kid has? I love watching him throw these curl routes. He's in rhythm, he takes his steps, and man, when he decides to pull the trigger, watch out.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now it's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Falcons are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Dropping back, it's Pine. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Falcons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, BG. The extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Henderson. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Unloads quickly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quick handoff. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his man. It's Snow. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Dropping back, it's Roberson. Fires left. It's complete. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. And the Bulls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo! They'll try to add another to their lead.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll do it himself. Running into the open space. Got the first down and still on his feet. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness. Once he's out in the open field, he shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And the Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Garcia. All right, guys, let's talk about Bowling Green. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
The RPO, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for second down. To the air, it's Pine. Under fire. He's got it on the run. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Snow. Oh, and what a move! be with us at Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio, home to the Bowling Green Falcons. The Falcons will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Simmons. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So Buffalo's offense will get first crack at it today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Guys, let's take a minute to chat about Buffalo. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
So Bowling Green's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
They get him out of bounds, a couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Falcons will have it 1st and 10. To the air, it's Pine. Buys a little time. Unleashes one. It's caught downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Falcons are on the move. Just keep slinging it. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's talk about Bowling Green for a minute. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Got him downfield.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. He's inside. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
And when you run these screenplays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Quarterback on the keeper. He breaks a tackle. Got the first down and more. And runs through another guy. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. On the move, it's Henderson. Finds a crease at the 20. Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And the Bulls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. It's complete to the left. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looking downfield, it's Roberson. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Buffalo. Quick strike through the air for the score. Extra point here will tie the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Going to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. All right, guys, let's talk about Bowling Green. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Guys, take a second and think about Buffalo defensive players. Remember Khalil Mack? Well, last year, Sean Doak and Red Murdoch led the NCAA in tackles. David, why does it seem like some schools just have that as part of their identity?
It's just fun. They just find those undersized guys that hunt, that play football, that play with aggressiveness. And to have the #1 tacklers in college football on your defense, A, that means you played a lot of snaps. B, that...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off play action on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Morrow. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page. in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Here's the handoff. Turning it on. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air. It's Roberson. Here comes the heat. Got rid of it just in time.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Fires to the right. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll ride his man on the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Let's talk about Bowling Green for a minute. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. All right, guys, let's talk about Bowling Green. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Might be calling a hot route. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Flushed out of the pocket. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, BG. You have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, he just gashed them all by himself.
Right, you think quarterback runs sometimes, but you can't think about it all the time. You got misdirection. There's so many things to look at. The quarterback can throw it, but when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Roberson. Finds his tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Bulls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Finds his man. It's Snow.
Hey, listen, as a receiver, you're running that hitch route against man coverage. You can't loaf on it, right? I know it's just a little short throw, but you've got to make the defender think you might be going deep. So a nice job not just taking it easy on the play. He put his foot in the ground, he drove back to the ball, and made it easy on his quarterback.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. A first down for the offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Morrow.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got his man. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. Get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest, put 6 up on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Pine. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
They executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Sends it back in motion. He wants to throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's McMillan. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Tight end now in motion. Looking to fire. Floating away. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that process. So nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to adjust the pattern. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him.
Oh, he's got some space. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Bring in the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to throw. It's Young. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Hogan. And he's dragged down. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got him first and goal.
And this is why offenses are so hard to stop. When you have such great playmakers at the quarterback spot, third down, if people are covered, what can he do? Take off, scramble, and now set this offense up with a first and goal.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Touchdown Falcons! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking downfield on first down. Right down the middle. He makes the catch. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. He'll keep it himself. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today.
The Bulls will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll start this drive at their own 48. From the gun. Give on the inside. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Oh, he got loose. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Bulls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield, it's Roberson. Setting up the screen. He's going for the goal line. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now it's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. He's trying to get it in. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. He'll go to the sneak. Sneaks it in.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Finding open areas. And he knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Ridley. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. To the air on 1st down. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Hogan. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Dropping back, it's Young. Working that left side now. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd and goal coming up. From the gun, the ground game. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. On the run, still looking. He'll throw it to the end zone, and it's picked off.
Illegal forward pass.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Quick release by the QB. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. Caught in the backfield. It's Morrow. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Roberson. Makes the grab. It's Henderson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop it 4 yards short of the marker. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the run, it's McMillan. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Falcons need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. Finds the tight end. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. And the Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Can't get him to the ground. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a 1st down. The Bulls are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And now this offense on 1st and goal has a chance to break the tie late. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Unloads it left. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll lift. Another play, it'll be 3rd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
They're working that left side. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hogan. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to throw again. Got a man. It's Hogan. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Pulls it in, the first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Here's the pressure. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
The Falcons want to crank the tempo. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Bowling Green. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The extra point here would tie the game. And a little bit extra pressure on this extra point, but it's good, and we're tied. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Simmons. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Turning it on. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Bulls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Young. Get it out on the screen. There he goes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Reads it, fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Falcons back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Direct snap. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And the Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the shotgun, the inside give. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. I think they'll be aggressive here and try to win it in regulation. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense.
Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
That last field goal gave them a 3-point lead. Now to see if they can cover the kickoff and keep them out of field goal range. He'll start the return inside his 5. They bring him down. A last gasp effort on that return comes up empty, and that's going to do it for this one. The great Nick Saban often says players often